What's up, beautiful people? Listen, Daruma, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be checking this video and it's titled Meghan and Harry have isolated every country they visited. Nigeria isn't falling for it either. Interesting. So this is Nana Aqua on here on the GBN news or GBN network, and yeah, I'm excited to hear what she's got to say or what they've got to say on here. Let's check it out.
Oh dear, Harry and Meghan. If you thought that the newspapers in this country went all gushy over the pair when they went to Nigeria, you'd be right. But if you ask many Nigerians, it was a whole different other conversation. On Meghan's claims that she's 43% Nigerian, this is what many actually thought.
This is the Nigerian action. So let me start with you. Are you
with me?
proud?
Proud?
43%. Nigerian new entry. Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex.
I don't know if I have to be proud. No, I don't need to be proud. Rather, I feel like she's going to add to the negative list that we already have in Nigeria.
On how Meghan has treated our late Queen and her in-laws.
A Nigerian girl.
And that is true because, I mean, lots of people are watching. More so, Nigeria for sure respects the throne. When they see or when they watch and see that, oh, some person is out here disrespecting the throne but want to be part of them, they'll be like, okay, if you can publicly disrespect the throne, then what makes you think that you will not do the exact same when you get bored or when you get tired of whatever you have going on? I mean, people are right to have their thoughts about it, because don't think people are not watching or people are not seeing exactly. So her saying she's 43% Nigerian is not making sense to anybody, because if I do a genealogical test and it says I'm 32% Caucasian, 17% Irish, 23% German, won't you run? I mean, look at me, look at her. Won't you run? Even for the fact that my dad is partly Ghanaian or part Ghanaian, I will not go to Ghana and tell them, oh, my dad is Ghanaian, therefore I'm Ghanaian. From where? I mean, Ghana and Nigeria, they're not far apart. They're almost like they're almost alike. But I cannot just go there or up and go and say, oh, because my dad is partly Ghanaian, therefore I feel some sense of connection to Ghana, and therefore I want to be treated as a Ghanaian. It's not adding up. It's not making sense. But I mean, it's a good thing that lots of people are saying things for themselves and they are also asking the necessary questions. But again, let's just see how this plays. Let's go on.
A Nigerian girl, but lucky enough or whatever, marry into the royal family, I think she would know what to do. I think she would have respected her in-laws, because that's the way we were cultured. We have aunties, uncle, we have extended family. She would have respected her extended family. And before you know, a Nigerian woman would have earned the queen's love and respect, that she would start cooking jollof rice within the royal families. And I believe the queen would have been eating jollof rice before she passed away.
And their message to her.
Now that she thinks that she is a Nigerian, the only advice I would give to her is she needs to go to Nigeria and learn some manners. She needs to go to Nigeria and learn some Nigerian manners.
Well, I saw this trip for what it was, a fake royal-looking tour under the guise of Invictus. Meghan couldn't even be bothered to step outside Heathrow Airport, choosing to meet Harry in the Windsor Lounge at the airport for an on-board flight to Nigeria. They can't seriously expect us to believe that they're concerned about their safety. I mean, Nigeria rates as one of the most dangerous places in the world. But my favourite bit on this tour was when the Duke and Duchess were forced to stand for the UK national anthem, God Save the King. the Nigerians aren't falling for their fake crud either. The pair have successfully isolated pretty much every country they've visited. And back in the US, they were not, it would appear, invited to the Met Gala. I mean, they may have turned it down, but it's a big old event. I can't see Meghan not wanting to go to that. They've become a laughingstock there as well. You see, repeatedly slagging off your own family on an international stage when it is because of them that you have the privilege does not bode well. And whilst your DNA, Meghan, might be in the main Nigerian, being Nigerian is about a culture, just like being British. I may have Ghanaian DNA, for which I'm thankful, but my culture is British. I'm British. The people of Nigeria are not stupid. The Sussexes would be wise not to underestimate them.
Exactly, and that is it. The people are not stupid. Exactly what the other lady said, for her to go to Nigeria and learn respect. Because, I mean, regardless of how they want to feel about the throne, Nigeria will not give them that, will not also join them to disrespect the throne, regardless. I mean, people are watching and people are saying. So, I mean, yeah, it is not even uncommon for them for the anthem to be played, and whether you're part of, whether you still want to be part of the royal family or not, they will treat you as such because of the way, or because of how highly they hold the throne or respect the throne. So I mean, I don't think at this point they got a choice not to stand for the anthem or to join or participate in it. According to what was said, so she wants to also join and join the name that Nigeria has been given to, or Nigeria has been given. Because I mean, I'm trying to understand, like, at what point did she come to join Nigeria or say she wants to be part of Nigeria? Because I mean, we already have lots of names and everything that have been attached to Nigeria, and everything, and the stereotypes attached to Nigeria. So I mean, does she also want to be part of it? Is this real? Because I'm trying to understand. But again, regardless, I still want to believe that lots of Nigerians watched and saw this and knew that, okay, Meghan and Harry already disrespected the throne, and that is not what they're going to be buying, because they respect the throne regardless. And they don't want to associate themselves with somebody who would publicly disrespect the throne and act like nothing, because it's not even making sense. Let's just be honest, because it hasn't been heard of for people to publicly disrespect the throne and walk out like nothing is happening. Everything going on, people are watching, honestly. And at this point, I feel like they also want to control the narrative, so they want everything to go their way, which, I mean, it did go their way to the extent, but I mean, it can't control the way people react or people would see things. But again, I'm glad that lots of people are still sharing their thoughts regarding this, because I don't think everybody is blinded to the things about Meghan and Harry. Just like what Nana said, which is true, my dad is partly Ghanaian and he was raised in Ghana. I was born in Nigeria. I was raised in Nigeria. All my life, I've never been to Ghana. I've even sometimes tried to go visit Ghana to see how it is, but also learn their culture. I have tons of Ghanaian friends, but that does not mean that I would go there and tell them I'm partly Ghanaian and want to act like I'm Ghanaian. I don't know nothing about them. I need more than that to act like Ghanaian. I also need to learn more about their culture, what they do, and their language and every other thing to feel some sort of connection. I think at this point, exactly what they said, if she wants to connect to Nigeria or feel like she is Nigerian, 43% Nigerian, right, she should go to Nigeria and learn respect, learn the culture, and learn how to be Nigerian. And that part about jollof rice, that is absolutely true, because I mean, Nigeria don't joke with jollof rice. So I mean, if at all she is Nigerian, she would have done some things that would make the queen like her. But obviously, I think this is branding and some sort of way to create this image that people like her. or like her and her family regarding this. But again, it's not uncommon for people to have their thoughts regarding this. Let me know what you think about this. I'm sure tons of people have interesting things to share. I really love you to share that. You can share the useful information you think might be really helpful. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and all of that stuff. And until next time, see you in the next video.